Hello everyone, this is Dr. Aruna, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science. Here we will discuss about presentation techniques. And what is presentation? Presentation is the process of presenting the content of a topic to an audience consisting of one or more persons. It utilizes some visual aids. It is generally a PowerPoint file containing all the slides for a given speech. Presentation needs certain techniques. Let us see the techniques. First, show your passion and connect with your audience. It's hard to be relaxed and be yourself when you are nervous. But time and again, the great presenters say that the most important thing is to connect with your audience. And the best way to do that is to let your passion for the subject shine through. Be honest with the audience about what is important to you and why it matters. Be enthusiastic and honest, and the audience will respond. Number 2, focus on your audience needs. Your presentation needs to be built around what your audience is going to get out of the presentation. As you prepare the presentation, you always need to bear in mind what the audience needs and wants to know, not what you can tell them. While you are giving the presentation, you also need to remain focused on your audience response and react to that. You need to make it easy for your audience to understand and respond. Number 3, keep it simple. Concentrate on your core message. When planning your presentation, you should always keep in mind the question, what is the key message for my audience to take away? You should be able to communicate that key message very briefly. Whichever rule you choose, the important thing is to keep your core message focused and brief. And next one, smile and make eye contact with your audience. This is very, very important. This sounds very easy, but a surprisingly large number of presenters fail to do it because of nervousness. If you smile and make eye contact, you are building rapport, which helps the audience to connect with you and your subject. It also helps you to feel less nervous because you are talking to individuals, not to a great mass of unknown people. To help you with this, make sure that you don't turn down all the lights so that only the slide screen is visible. Your audience needs to see you as well as your slides. Next, start strongly. The beginning of your presentation is crucial. You need to grab your audience attention and hold it. They will give you a few minutes grace in which to entertain them before they start to switch off if you are dull. So don't waste that on explaining who you are. Start by entertaining them. Remember the 10-20-30 rule for slideshows. That is, your slides should contain no more than 10 slides, last no more than 20 minutes, and use a font size of no less than 30 point. This last is particularly important as it stops you trying to put too much information on any one slide. This whole approach avoids the dreaded death by PowerPoint. As a general rule, slides should be the slideshow to you, the presenter. A good set of slides should be no use without the presenter. And they should definitely contain less rather than more information expressed simply. Then, tell stories. Human beings are programmed to respond to stories. Stories help us to pay attention and also to remember things. If you can use stories in your presentation, your audience is more likely to engage and to remember your points afterwards. It is a good idea to start with a story. But there is a wider point too. You need your presentation to act like a story. Think about what story you are trying to tell your audience and create your presentation to tell it. Then, use your voice effectively. The spoken word is actually a pretty inefficient means of communication because it uses only one of your audience's 5 senses. That's why presenters tend to use visual aids too. But you can help to make the spoken word better by using your voice effectively. Varying the speed at which you can talk and emphasizing changes in pitch and tone all help to make your voice more interesting and hold your audience attention. Then use your body too. It has been estimated that more than 3/4 of communication is non-verbal. That means that as well as your tone of voice, your body language is crucial to getting your message across. Make sure that you are giving the right messages. Body language to avoid includes crossed arms, hands held behind your back or in your pockets, and pacing the stage. Make your gestures open and confident, and move naturally around the stage and among the audience too if possible. And the final suggestion is relax, breathe, and enjoy. If you find presenting difficult, it can be hard to be calm and relaxed about doing it. One option is to start by concentrating on your breathing. Slow it down and make sure that you are breathing fully. Make sure that you continue to pause for breath occasionally during your presentation too. If you can bring yourself to relax, you will almost certainly present better. If you can actually start to enjoy yourself, your audience will respond to that and engage better. Your presentation will improve, and so will your confidence. And so, always keep doing nice presentation.